I was driving around this morning and God just put this little word in my heart that consider that perhaps His plans for your life are bigger than your own plans for yourself. And I think sometimes we all get tricked into thinking that we're nobody, we're nothing, and we shouldn't make any big plans. Somebody else more qualified is going to do that job. I'll just sit here and be timid. When really God is calling us to rise up, step out in faith, trust Him, and trust that that desire, that dream on your heart is probably from Him. If it's like a good thing for the world, He's probably trying to raise you up and encourage you that you can do this. I think of Moses and how God wanted him to lead the people and speak. And he was like, God, I'm not really good at that. Like, I don't really want to do this job. Have somebody else do it that's better at speaking. And of course, that's a paraphrase. And God's like, no, I chose you. I want you to do it. And it's probably more about his heart than like his great speaking ability. And so we need to trust that if God has put some desire, some dream, some plan in our hearts or in our lives, that he knows our limitations, but he can also qualify the called. And we need to just trust him that he is going to be able to see it through and that he's called you for a reason. It's not just that, he made a mistake and somebody else more qualified is going to rise up all the time. I think if we all just sat around and waited for somebody older, wiser, more qualified to do all these important things that we see as a need, then they would never get done. I mean, you don't need to be perfect to go evangelize people. You don't need to be perfect to speak God's word. You know what is perfect? God and God's word. So just trust that God has enabled you. You are good enough to serve him. You don't need to sit around 10 more years and develop yourself in all these different ways. Yes, it's great to grow, but we're also able to serve God right now. And I know he's placed great things in you and great dreams and great desires that you can step out right now in faith. He's giving you that next step. Just step out with faith and trust that he's going to help you.